Hi folks, here's a short video review, if you will, of my 2006 Piaggio BV 250. It's Italian made, and Piaggio is the parent company and the manufacturer of brands like Vespa, Aprilia, Moto Guzzi. You might be familiar with those brands, but anyway, it's a very high quality scooter. This bike actually has the same engine as a Vespa GTS 250. It is a carbureted bike, which I personally love because I ride it all the time, and I put really good fuel in it, either non-ethanol fuel or super unleaded. Mostly non-ethanol, unless I can't find it. But anyway, one of the things I like about this bike over the Vespa is I like the 16-inch wheels and tires. It's kind of the scooter that thinks it's a motorcycle, if you will. It's got a really nice stable ride to it on the 16-inch wheels, and at highway speeds has a little bit higher top end. So you do give up a little bit of storage space under the seat, but that's why I put a truck on the back. So anyway, speaking of the under the seat storage compartment, I want to show you that now. There is an electric release for the seat right up here under the handlebars. You can see it right there. And I've already got the seat disengaged, but when you push this button, you do need to have a hand on the seat to pull it up. Otherwise, if you let off the button and don't pull the seat up, the seat will still be locked. But anyway, nice comfy seat, probably the most comfortable motorcycle / scooter seat I've ever sat on. It's a really nice material, very firm, supportive. But anyway, here's the under seat compartment. I got it pretty much cleaned out, but here you go right here. It does have a light in the rear portion of the seat, which comes in handy at night, and this is a 12 volt accessory plug, so you can charge your cell phone or maybe a laptop. You got to be careful with the with whatever device you're hooking up to. You got to be careful with that. It says 180 watts max, but anyway, I use it to charge my mobile phone. One thing I like about the under seat compartment is I like these little separate storage trays. You can see there's one small one here and one small one over here. This is my toolkit and flashlight and pen and you know, insurance papers and whatnot. But another thing I like about the under seat compartment is this right here. This is a little nylon cover that can be pulled out from the bottom side of the seat, and it wraps around the outside part of the seat should you need to leave the bike parked out in the elements. I've never used it because I always park in the shade and my bike is usually covered. But for someone that does have to park it out in the elements for an extended period of time, it's a great idea to use that. It helps protect the seat cover. So anyway, here's your, while we're on storage, here's your glove box storage area. To access your glove box, you push the key in. You can see it pops that open, and there's your glove box storage. It has a little fuse box up in the left hand side, and this here is your emergency seat release in case the battery were to go dead, and this is how you release the fuel compartment door, which I just did. So I'll show you where that is once I close this up. But this is really a handy area for gloves and cell phones, mobile phones. I always call them cell phones. I need to get away from that, but just, you know, I keep a little bag here with a rag in it just to wipe the bike off when I need to. But this area really comes in handy, and you can access this with a scooter running too, which is kind of a nice feature. This is a little bag hook, or you know, whatever you want to hang on there. Anyway, we'll go back to the rear storage. This is a Bestem 42-liter trunk, I believe. I ordered this from BestemUSA.com, and it was $80 delivered to my doorstep. It does have a brake light that you can hook up. I don't have it hooked up because I don't often have this box on the scooter. unless I really need it. But anyway, this is what it looks like inside. I've lined it with some soft material to kind of help keep my items from getting scratched up. It'll hold a full face helmet very nicely. I've also put these little foam rubber tabs up here to keep it from rattling. That's something I find necessary to do because rattling really irritates me. But anyway, this trunk sits on a mounting plate, as you can see. But if you unlock this and push this red button, you can remove the trunk quite easily. While we're here, here's another really great feature this bike has on it. You have to use the key to unlock this, but this is a little bar that pulls out. It pulls all the way out, so you can secure a helmet with it. The ring on a helmet can slide right over this, and so it's a great place to lock up a helmet. While we're back here, show you the rear disc brake and 16-inch rear tire. This is a new tire. It's a Michelin City Grip. I just put that on there. The original tire had about 8,500 miles on it, believe it or not. But anyway, this is the CVT automatic transmission. It has a belt drive. And anyway, this is your oil dipstick. And to check the oil in this bike, you screw that all the way out, wipe it off, screw it all the way back in, and then back out to check the oil. But it's important that you, when you check the oil on this particular engine, that you screw the dipstick all the way back in to get an accurate reading. But anyway, the bike's got shocks on both sides, and you can adjust the preload on them, you know, for the desired ride that you like. Bike also has a center stand for servicing and real stable parking, and it also has a side stand right here, which has a built-in safety switch so that the bike cannot be operated with the side stand down. That keeps you from driving off with the side stand down, which is not a good idea. Anyway, what else? Let me crank it up and let you hear it run. That'd be good, right? Fires right up. There's your instrument control panel. And I want to show you the headlights on the bike since the switch is on. It's got two headlights. One is low beam, which is on now on the left. And these little marker lights, they stay on all the time. And this is your high beam over here. And there's your nice Piaggio insignia. This bike's got beautiful wheels on it. And as we walk around, there's your exhaust. And this bike is also liquid cooled. You can see the the water pump right here. So it keeps everything nice and cool. Let me rev the bike up for you, just a little bit, let you get an idea of how it sounds. It's got some power to it. It'll jerk it back on that center stand. But top speed on the bike is about, I've never had it up to its top speed, but they say it should run a little over 80. I try to keep it no more than 75 on the interstate, just so I don't ring it out. But it's a very stable bike at highway speeds. And in city traffic, it's pretty quick, you know, for a 250cc scooter. It does have a 4-valve head, 4-stroke engine, and the 4-valve makes the engine breathe better. It's got really good power. But you can see the rear light system. Of course, I can't show you the brake light while I'm back here, but anyway, it's got real nice front and rear lighting. Let's see, what else can I tell you about the bike? Let me show you the front brake disc and disc brake and rotor. There you go. And I don't know if you can see, but that's where your radiator is, behind the front fender. So nice and cool. and it has your stalk type turn signals, both front and rear, as you can see. Don't really care for those, but those are US mandated. And to cancel the turn signal, you just push that. This is your low beams and high beam light switch, and this is your kill switch, and this is your starter button. And nice little clock, comes in handy. And this windshield on this bike is tinted, which I kind of like. I don't think the newer models are like that. I think they only did that in 2006. And the mirrors are real nice. It's got the chrome, nice quality chrome square mirrors. Very, very nice. Okay, so there you have it, folks. That's my short video review of the 2006 BV 250. Thanks for watching.